ain't as cute as I am when I'm looking into the mirror, but this'll work. This'll work. So anyways, what's up you guys? Welcome back. Um Welcome back to my channel. Or whatever. Um First off, if it look like my room is just so corny and bare and cheap, it is. I'm in the process of moving, so ain't shit in here. I mean, it wasn't shit in here before, but it really looked like it ain't now. So this kind of is a random video because I was on Twitter. If you're on Twitter, you can follow me at twitter.com Wayne the Star. It's Wayne the Star on almost everything. So I think I tweet some good stuff. So follow your boy. But anyways, so I was on Twitter, right? And I came across this tweet. And it said, what's the most iconic line in a Mariah Carey song? What's the most iconic line in a song Mariah Carey has ever written? And you know, now see, like I love Mariah Carey. I'm a huge Mariah Carey fan. I'm not a lamb yet. I'm a lamb in training, a baby lamb, because like I know a lot of Mariah Carey's content, but like it's still some Mariah Carey stuff that I have yet to even touch. And it's not saying that I don't want to touch it. It's just like I get to it when I get to it, and then I can be amazed at a later date. Because you know, like the age I am now, I've had a good amount of Mariah Carey in my life, and if I keep going the way that I'm going, by the time I'm 50, I still can be discovering Mariah Carey stuff from, you know, 20 years to the age that I am now. So I'll get there. So the tweet was, what's the most iconic line in a song Mariah Carey has ever written? Now Mariah Carey, if you don't know, she's one of my favorite songwriters of all time. I can remember, like back in the day, I got for one Christmas I got Butterfly, the album, on cassette from my aunt, and I don't know what I was going through that was so depressing at that time, but I was like so depressed, and the lyrics of that album was just hitting me, and I was feeling it in my body. Like I was just, I don't know what was wrong with me. Like I used to be so like in my feelings 24/7, and I don't know why. I really don't know why, but I was in my feelings. That's kind of the album that put me on to Mariah Carey. Like I always knew, like, you know, Hero, Always Be My Baby, you know, the hits. But when I heard that album, and I remember hearing Breakdown, Butterfly the song, I remember that video being on TV. But when I heard the song Breakdown, I was like, oh my gosh, this lady is like feeling me inside. Because at that time, like I would be watching movies, like I was so in love. I guess I was so in love at that time. Like I was in love with Benny from the Sandlot. That was my baby. That guy who you know that movie where that boy he broke his arm or something, and then whenever he would throw the ball, he would have like the best. I was in love with him. I guess I was just in love with too many people, and my life was all over the place. So that's probably why I was depressed. So the lyrics at that time really got me through. It really, really got me through at that time. So I was looking at this tweet, and I know I said it like 3 times already, but the tweet said, what's the most iconic line in a song Mariah Carey has ever written? So I said, I started reading them, and I was getting kind of emotional reading some of these lyrics that these fans know. You know, you could go to a website, put some Mariah Carey's best lyrics, and they'll probably give you the typical stuff. The typical stuff. So that's why I think it would be best to read them from here and see what you get, because the tweet I saw, it says someone retweeted when she compared herself to the lottery, a Bentley, Tupac's All Eyes on Me, name check Biggie, and interpolated Hypnotized in Dreams, then went back to calling herself a good high, more especially an ice cream flavored blunt and that Uptown Haze and Real Thugs Blaze. She's so slept on lyrically. Like, she always gets the applause for her voice, but lyrically, I just like she would take you through the motions. So let's get into these lyrics, alright? The fans know what's up. So I'm just gonna go through them and we'll see. Did my doorbell just ring? Hold on. So yeah, the doorbell did ring. Guess what this is? I know this is so off topic, but it's a Echo Dot. I got it from Amazon for 99 cents. I only paid $1.06 for this. Now people online said it's so the government can spy on me. But for $1.06, hey, I never had any like Google Smart product before, and this was a steal. Thank you, Fat Kid Deals. Okay, so yeah. Here are some of the lyrics. Snakes in the grass, it's time to cut the lawn. That's from a No-No. I like that lyric. And I also like, she also said, Ed Scissorhands, aka I cut you off. I thought that was dope too. If you could only see that I was not put here for you to judge me and dispute my inmost truth. Kept my tears inside cause I knew if I started crying. That's from kept my tears, my life with you. Side effects. Neither here nor there, always somewhat out of place, everywhere ambiguous, without a sense of belonging to touch. I don't know what that means, but the word is so poetic, right? I'm the press conference, you a conversation, that's dope. See, it's hard to tell somebody that you're still somewhat attached to the dream of being in love once again when it's clear they've moved on. Whew. I felt that. Some of these songs I don't even know. I mean, I may know the song if I heard it, but lyrically some of these I don't know what the songs are. Just from reading the lyrics, and it makes me want to go find those songs, you know. So remember, Lamb in training. So don't talk shit to me if I don't know these songs. I just don't. I know what I know. If there's a camera up here, then I best not catch this flick on YouTube. That was a good one. Not iconic. Well, yeah, maybe iconic. I know life can be so tough and you feel like giving up. Babe, let's start that over. I know life can be so tough and you feel like giving up. But you must be strong. Baby, just hold on. You'll never find the answers if you throw your life away. That's a dope one too. It says, I don't know if it's iconic, but she shed light on so many troubled people's lives, maybe even saved some. I was wondering, would you cry for me if I told you that I couldn't breathe? If I was drowning, suffocating, if I told you I couldn't breathe, would you cry for me? Would you? That's Languishing. Oh, I love that one. Them chickens is ash and I'm lotion. That's very iconic. My apprehension blew away. I only wanted you to taste my sadness as you kissed me in the dark. I know that one. Still, I feel like a child as I look at the moon. Maybe I grew up a little too soon. Immediately, I pretended to be feeling similarly and led you to believe I was okay to just walk away from the one thing that's unyielding and sacred to me. That one is just so. That's the one that gets me all like emotional wise. The lyrics to Breakdown is so I don't know. She I don't know. She did that. Like when she is just so. I think it's what gets me about Breakdown is something that we all can relate to. I think everybody can relate to that song. Like you called yesterday to basically say that you care for me, but you just not in love. So immediately I pretended to be feeling similarly, and I led you to believe I was okay. Mm. To just walk away from the one thing that's unyielding and sacred to me. I guess I'm trying to be nonchalant about it. I'm going to extremes to prove I'm fine without you, but in reality, I'm slowly losing my mind. I think we all can relate to that, and that's why I love that song so much. And that's, if not one of her most iconic songs lyrically ever, it has to be some of the most heartfelt and realist and truest lyrics she ever read, because every time just thinking about those lyrics, it just touches me in a way, because like I'm like, girl, I feel you know. And your love just breaks away the clouds surrounding me. All I have are all I give to thee. I just want you for my own more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true, cause baby, all I want for Christmas is you. Perfect. I remember when I used to hear that song and I thought that was a cover of a song. So you know, that's how good she is. We finished the Moed and started feeling liberated, and I surrendered as you took me in your arms. Yes, girl, queen of getting drunk so we can fuck. And we were two Lego blocks, not even the Harvard University graduating class of 2010 couldn't put us back together again. And nah, about my face, boy. Snakes in the grass, it's time to cut the lawn. Ed's is a hands, aka I cut you off. That was dope. Someone said stop singing my part now, baby. Iconic. The pain reflected in this song, it ain't even half of what I'm feeling inside. I need you back in my life. Yes. A No-No is an iconic lyrical masterpiece when it comes to punchlines. I agree. And that goes back to the Ed's to the hands, aka I cut you off mine. I just love that line. Like when I realized she said that, I was like, whoa. And every time I feel afraid, I hold tighter to my faith, and I live one more day and I can make it through the rain. I guess. Preacher Carey. Pastor Carey. Can't even dream without seeing you. Why should I even try to breathe? Everything is off without you. I love Inseparable. Searching for spirits of the past. Somebody's doing the wrong note. Wrong is right, right is left, and there's no way left to turn. Ooh. Vividly emblazoned in my mind. I like that part, because they be all up in my business like a Wendy interview. Yes. I'm a C. Mimi felt the need to change me. Butterfly flow like Muhammad Ali. Wish I could bring you back like the old DB. Ooh. Okay, rapper. She a rapper. You treated me kind, sweet destiny. Keep your head to the sky with God's love. You'll survive. As always. A lot of people are saying treated me kind. We went round for a round till we knocked love out. We were laying in the ring, not making a sound. And if that's a metaphor for you and I, why is it so hard to say goodbye? Nobody cares when the tears up. Nobody cares when the tears of a clown fall down. I probably sung that wrong, but oh well. This probably could go on forever. You a mom and pop, I'm a corporation, yes. Is this just an impossible dream, too elusive to pursue? Put all your shit in the elevator, it's going down like a denominator. I can't even know what to say. I've been hurt, I've been played, and I'm so shamed. Ooh. Farewell, fair weather friend. Abandonment returns to taunt me again. I just wanted you to taste my sadness as you kiss me in the dark. Lord, I know, as I lay me down to sleep, you will always listen as I pray. Bobby Womack's on the radio singing to me. If you think you're lonely now, wait a minute, this is too deep, too deep. I gotta change the station, so what do? I turn the dial, trying to catch a break, and then I hear Babyface. I only think of you, it's breaking my heart. I'm trying to keep it together, but I'm falling apart. Girl, they'll never be MC. They forgot the other part, the other irregularities. They'll never be MC. Cause the whole entire world can tell that you love yourself some me. Girl, yes. Every time I feel the need, I envision you caressing me. Giving me peace, giving me strength where I almost lost it all. I need to believe in my heart of hearts, you cared for me. See right through you like you bathed in a Windex. Cause, let me see. As we drifted to another place in time, and the feeling was so heady and sublime, as I lost my heart in you there in the dark. Damn. I fled to save my sanity, and I was resigned to spend my life within a maze of misery. Okay. It's like reading these, you say, wow, that's in a song. That's in a song? Okay. And maybe then the future will be a time without war, destitution, and sorrow, and hungry children won't have to die. If we work together today, we'll save tomorrow. So I threw caution to the wind and started listening to my longing. Oh, my little snowman does what no one else can. Cause if you run your mouth and brag about this secret rendezvous, I will hunt you down. I should crack you right across the forehead. Baby, letting go, it ain't easy. Cause somebody you used to know is flinging your world around, and you know what? They watch as you're falling down. Ooh. God, people are so cruel, right? The entire second verse, a vision of love, deep, a debut. And when you left, I lost a part of me. How about you get the fuck out? I ain't even mad, no, not like before. Off with your head, and I slithered out the door. Guardian angel, I sailed away on an ocean with you by my side. Orange clouds rolled by. They burn into your image, but you're still alive. Ooh. You think I won't fuck up my hair and take it there? I ain't the one. Keep your hands off my boo. Ain't no telling what I'll do. What makes you think you fly enough to take my man? No, show ain't the one. That ain't Mariah Carey. I know that ain't Mariah Carey. It is. It's called Heat. They said I couldn't come, no. Okay. Wow. Okay, that's it. That's all the lyrics on there as the most iconic lyrics. I just love Mariah Carey, and I think that's one of the reasons why I connect with her her music so much is because I don't know. I think that's just why I connect with her music so much, because it's just like she touches you on a level that's just where you've been there. You know, you've been there, and it's kind of like reading a book. Kind of when you read a book and you just allow yourself to get lost into the book and you don't want to put it down. And what makes it even better is you have a beautiful voice that goes along with it to listen to soothe you with these words, you know. And Mariah Carey is just so amazing. And you know, one thing that I think about all the time is that, you know, I feel so lucky to have grown up in a time where these artists were either discovering who they were, or you know, they were hungry and they were doing it. And what I can say about Mariah Carey is, you know, she has had her moments here and there where, you know, she wasn't as Mariah-esque as she was at some point. But I know if I go to the store and get a Mariah Carey album, I will not be disappointed. I haven't found a Mariah album that left me disappointed yet. But yeah, musically, I'm never disappointed, and lyrically, I'm overfed lyrically. And it's just, sometimes I think about, like I said, I was saying, I'm just so happy to have grown up in a time where these artists were doing their thing, that sometimes when I think about it now, you know, I'm getting older, and they were already older than me, and one day they're not gonna be here, and it's saddening. It's saddening to think that, but I'm just so happy and so blessed that we have them. And it was just, you know, like, this video was so random today, and it was, you know, it's not like I planned to do this video. I just was reading these lyrics, and I was just like, damn, Mariah Carey is amazing, an amazing lyricist, that she doesn't get the credit that she deserves. And I'm pretty sure that we could talk about this for hours and hours and hours, and I guess that's why I created this YouTube channel, to talk about things that I like to talk about when I don't have anybody to talk to about them. And I seldomly do have people to talk to about the things that I like this. Like, I could talk about Mariah Carey's lyrics forever. Lyrics that touched me. The ones that I read were some really good ones, but I could keep going. Like, one of my favorite ones that I swear she wrote this about me. Like, you can't tell me she ain't wrote this song about me. But You're Mine, Eternal, 100% about me. Duh. Where you said what? When was she talking about me in that song? When she said, springtime eyes that get you every time, and I just can't seem to give you up your mind. Oh, you make me feel like love would never end. How can I forget that? How can I forget that, girl? I love Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey, you probably never see this fucking video, but if you do, I love you, girl. I love you so much. Like, lyrically, you could be the soundtrack of my life, cause I've been there. And let's just take a moment to give it up for Mariah Carey, cause she's just so amazing. And we're gonna end on that note.
Writing for me is almost more important than singing, but I really love writing almost as much as I love to sing. Really really, the writing to me is you know, more than half of what I do, so.
I mean, the songwriting was hugely important too, but I don't think even today people recognize that.
I really don't know where I would be if I didn't have the ability to write songs.
Part of, you know, relaxing for me is writing songs.
I write and I write. I've been writing poems since I was a little girl. I write my lyrics and songs.
So I started writing songs at about 13.
But you started writing at like 14 years old?
Yeah, I was like 15. I wrote songs. I had been writing since I was like 13 and writing poems since I was 6.
By the time I got to be like 16, I could, you know, pretty much write something.